Hi, I'm Chris Rhydings, and I am here with the lovely Kristina Santiago. What's up?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
I'm doing all right. I think today we're going to talk a little bit about Christmas and movies and maybe some general shenanigans.
Awesome. I love some shenanigans.
Where people might notice you from or know you from if they haven't seen you yet.
I am an actor based in Buffalo, New York. I have done a wide variety of mostly horror movies, a couple comedies here and there. I think I'm mostly well known for around here Holland Road Massacre. Elsewhere, probably Dracula, Unearthed, Casting Couch Slaughter. I enjoy the campy horror stuff, and definitely a lot of people know me for being easily topless. So
Fair. I also enjoy the campy horror. I prefer having the occasional giggle or good chuckle with the horror film.
yes,
Where if it's just morose and sad and the whole time,
exactly.
I don't
You're
know.
just like, no, like throw in a laugh.
Exactly. I want ebbs and flows. Just don't want all tension.
Yeah. Not suspense, not sad, not scared constantly. It's like, roar! And you're just like, oh, wait, that didn't scare me at all.
Yeah, that's like one movie where I think that really I learned that about myself was when I watched Hostel for the first time.
Yes.
I watched that.
Oh my gosh.
And then I was just like, I don't like this. And then I was like, why do I not like this? And then I went, there's no funny moments. It's all just
there
torture.
was, but you know what? They killed him off early. It was that Sven guy or something in the beginning.
Oh,
and he's
true.
the king of the swing. He was the funny character.
So we gotta kill the comedy right at the beginning.
Yeah. 2 minutes in. You gotta be like, nope.
So what's something cool about you that most people probably don't know?
I'm left-handed and I can't hear out of this ear, I think.
Okay. That is kind of cool. Yeah. Especially like if you think about like microphones and like being able to talk to actors and like you probably need to make sure that the actors are talking in the ear that you're going to hear out of.
Yeah. That's always the like one of the first conversations I have with some actors. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. It's not that I'm ignoring you. You just got to talk in my good ear. You just keep talking in my good ear because I heard nothing on this side.
Okay.
It is a go-to thing that I always go into, and I'm just warning you. I'm deaf in this ear. Please stay on my good side because otherwise I did not hear a word you said. And then I do a lot of like lip reading, so that's also another weird thing, I guess, because some people think it's like
I don't think that's weird at all. I mean, there's an entire deaf community that uses that consistently. So
right? But people think I'm flirting. Some people are like, you're doing the triangle method or something weird like that. I'm like, no, I can't hear you.
It's actually the very opposite of flirt. I'm just trying to understand.
And just like, I'm trying to just read your lips, man, and not in a romantic way.
Next question is what is your guilty pleasure movie?
My guilty pleasure movie?
Yeah. What is your guilty pleasure movie? Before we get into the Christmassy stuff, I'm just curious
what
your guilty pleasure movie is.
It's something I can always watch continuously, nonstop. You know what it is? And this is going to sound so unusual. Memoirs of a Geisha.
Really?
Yeah, I know it's not even a horror movie. If you want a horror movie that I can constantly watch where I'm not afraid, let's see.
I mean, Geisha works. That's your guilty pleasure. But if you have
it is. Yeah. So circa like when I first started getting into anime, that came out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And well, no, I liked anime back when I was like in elementary school. But like when I hardcore got into anime, Memoirs of a Geisha came out at the same time, and I was like, what is this? This is quite interesting. And I really loved like the culture, and I loved all of the like the scenery, and I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. And it's a different
point of view on World War II as well.
Okay.
So that was something I never really, like, I was like, oh, well, you know, you're learning culture, you're learning history, you're learning this, you're learning that. So I've always enjoyed that movie. I could watch it on repeat a million times. But probably a horror movie that I would really like, it's any, like, of the scary movies.
The scary movies?
Yeah.
Okay, so what makes the scary movies? Is it just because they're funny, or?
I think so. That's sort of like one of my dream roles. It was like playing Cindy.
Yeah, the scary movies will always live rent free in my head, to be honest.
There's so many good moments, and I have good old memories with certain people.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to those movies, like Scary Movie 2, I saw in the drive-in with my uncle, who was always this really cool, goofy person, and he and I were very close, and he passed away. So to have like that simple memory, and then also just, I used to always practice those lines in general, because I'm like, if I'm gonna be funny, I can't laugh when I'm delivering lines like that. I really need to like hone in and use that skill, and I feel like I've used it quite a bit, where this is so hard to talk about because I've never actually thought about it this way. But I would literally like practice in the mirror and be like, don't laugh when you deliver some weird line, and you need to make it like hit in the certain way that you need it to. So yeah, Scary Movie definitely shaped my ability to be able to be like, oh, you know, blah 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 blah, and then people laugh, and I'm like, haha, I delivered it well, yes.
I had the worst first date I've ever had with a scary movie. That was what it was. That's why, like, if I think anyone mentions scary movie, my brain immediately goes to the worst date I ever had.
That's hilarious. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
No, it's fine. I shared the story on with the Scene Snobs, but basically, I was a youngin', and I went to a theater to watch Scary Movie. I thought, okay, yeah, I'll do that. First date, cool. I like horror movies, and there's some comedy. I didn't know, for twofold, I didn't know what I didn't know what I was getting into at the scary movies to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know we were gonna have that basic instinct moment where, like, we just have that dude's testicles hanging out for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
On the big screen where I'm like taking my first date. And then yeah. And then the follow-up pieces, I didn't know her grandmother, who dropped her off, decided to watch the movie with us, like 10 rows behind, to supervise me, basically. So Grandma got a whole whiff of that for about 10 minutes.
It wasn't the one scene where he's like Bush going down. No.
All of
the ball scene?
The whole thing. They say it for the whole thing. And I'm just sitting there like, I would like to die today. I would like to die.
Oh my god. So, that tops it. I don't know a bad first date for me at all that would ever compare to that. You win. Here's your Oscar.
Yeah, it was bad for me. For everyone else, it seemed fine, but I was just like, oh god.
Like, no.
Yup. Alright.
Happens to the best of us.
It does. It's just all been up Klein ever since. So back to the concept of what I want to talk to you about. A little bit of the Christmas movies and a little bit of acting and things like that. Ooh. Do you have a Christmas movie that you revisit every year? Or something that you tend to watch pretty consistently?
So this is gonna, like, any Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, every single year on Christmas Eve, I watch Beetlejuice. I know it's not a Christmas movie, but it's a Christmas movie for me.
Cool.
And like I said, it's because of core memories with certain people. Ironically, it's the same person, my Uncle Brian. I was literally making cookies on Christmas Eve with my sister and my cousin. and and we have Beetlejuice playing in the background, and it's literally the end. They do Shake Sonora, and he comes in. Yeah, I know, it's a great song, right?
Yeah.
Literally, he comes busting into our house, drunk, like drunk, and he's like, yeah, and he shoves some cookies in his mouth, and he's dancing around to this song.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
It was, and the best part was like he's like so into it. He starts dancing with our Christmas tree. He pulls it in, he twirls it around, he throws it down to the ground, and then he body slammed it. I'm like,
okay, the body slam.
Well, that took a crazy turn, but I would never expect less from Brian. So
there you go.
But that's one of my core memories. So every single year on Christmas Eve, we watch Beetlejuice, and then we dance at the end. We don't body slam Christmas trees in my house, but we do watch it, and we do dance at the end. And it's just a little like homage to my uncle, who I like I said, I grew up with him. He passed away in 2009, and he was just one of those really, really awesome people in my life, and he was always fun, silly, supportive, and so it's just something fun I get to do.
Would you say that's about the time that tradition started, like 2009, or was it before that?
No, that was 2005 maybe that he did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then in that,
I got a lot of stories with that man. And anytime, like, there's so many things, like eating Neapolitan ice cream with a butter knife and getting arrested for it. yeah.
Danger.
He got it. No. Because they're like, they were, I guess it was like a house party. And everybody was, like, the cops came and they're asking everybody for their names and everything. And he's literally just with a carton of Neapolitan ice cream. He's eating it with a butter knife. And they're like, what's your name? And he's like, I'm Brian. And then he's like, arrested. They arrested him. And so I just say it's because he was eating ice cream with a butter knife. But
I mean,
I think
that's a suspicious looking character.
Yeah. There's so many good stories I have with him. Like, so many good, like, core memories that I'm really glad I got to enjoy having him in my life.
It sounds like a good moment. And the series of moments.
Yeah, so Christmas, it's not Christmas without watching Beetlejuice on Christmas Eve for me. So
okay,
even though it's not a Christmas movie,
but it's Christmas movie to you. And that works.
Yes.
If we were to say something that hit that more traditional vein, what would you say is a Christmas movie that one of your favorite Christmas movies that hits that more traditional vein?
I am really trying to think because it's like a tie between all of like the old like claymation, like Rudolph, the Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, those are all pretty cool.
I really Rudolph is definitely one that hits in my brain. But I do like National Lampoon's Christmas. What's another one? There's so many. I think I liked, is it Silent Night, Deadly Night? If we want to go horror. That's one that I think that's the one that I'm thinking of. I think.
That's one of the big ones. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, probably 2 or 3 years ago for the first time.
Oh.
That was an interesting watch. I kept hearing that it was a great movie. I was like, all right, I'm just going to buy it on DVD, and I'm going to have to watch it.
Yeah. That and is it A Christmas Story? Is it you'll poke your eye out, you'll shoot your eye out?
That I've never
seen.
One too. I've never seen that one.
You've never seen it?
Oh, it's on TBS or TNT the entire day.
Yeah, it's on the entire day. So I do remember having it on while I'm making Christmas dinner like a couple of years. But like, I liked it because I was just like, everybody has that one Christmas that they remember and hoping that they get the one toy that they've always wanted. So I thought that's really cute, you know?
Was there a particular toy that sticks out to you that you're like, ooh? that you got or did not get that really?
Two
Okay.
things that I did get. First one was like this giant Lego dollhouse. It was pink and had like a purple roof and it was huge. And I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. And I was like, if I ever like have a house, this is how I want my mansion house to look like. And I know it's silly.
No, that sounds great. Like, I was a Lego kid.
Right, and I had so much fun. I played with it consistently, and it had like everything was so intricately detailed and working, like the doors and the windows opened and everything. I was just like, this is the coolest toy ever. That and a karaoke machine. I got a karaoke machine because I have been in theater and performing since the 2nd grade, and so I got a karaoke machine when I was maybe 12.
Okay.
12. Mm-hmm. And I loved that thing. My sisters did not like me having that, but
they're like, hide the batteries.
It doesn't matter. I still have the microphone, so I'm gonna say everything, and you're gonna listen to everything I'm gonna say.
Nice. Do you have a favorite Christmas ornament that you put on the tree?
A pickle.
Pickle.
I have a pickle.
Okay.
A pickle. And I, because I really like pickles, but it seems like everybody around me does not like pickles. So
I'll acknowledge I'm not much of a pickle fan myself. But it's cool.
Like nobody is. You know what? More pickles for me. That's all I can say.
If we're ever on set and I got a thing that has pickles, I'll pass them on to you.
Happily.
Yes, ma'am.
So, do you have a cool ornament that you really like?
Ooh, yes. I can't tell the year of it. I got it probably in my, I want to probably say in the last 5 to 10 years, actually. It was a Hallmark Gremlins ornament, like little gizmo.
Ooh, see, that's a good Christmas movie.
It's
I love Gremlins.
I fucking love Gremlins.
I can't believe I didn't think of that one.
I fucking love Gremlins. It is one of my favorite
I
movies.
do too.
I got my mom this ornament to give to her for Christmas that year. Hallmark came out with a Gremlins thing, and I was like, oh, this is cute. And unknowingly to me, my mom bought the exact same ornament, wrapped it up, and gave me one. So we gave each other the exact same ornament.
That is awesome. The same year, too?
Same year, yeah.
Get out. That is awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cute. My mom, they would rent that movie from the rental shop, Gremlins, I have VHS. I actually still have the copy I have from back in the day.
Oh my gosh, how cute. I love that.
One, because I enjoyed it a lot, but the rental shop was closing, and my mom bought it from the rental shop because I would keep renting it. So it is actually the old one I would get from the rental store.
Oh my goodness. See, no, that's so nostalgic. I love that. I absolutely, that's so, aw. How cool.
Yeah. It's
talk
just a
about
nice
core
little memento.
memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a Christmas movie character that you ever, that you felt like you resonated or related to?
You know what? If I had to choose, probably it would be like Rudolph.
That's
maybe.
what I was thinking.
Or the Island of Misfit Toys.
Mm-hmm.
I have always stuck out in an unusual way.
Yep.
So I'm just like, I have never fit in. Ever. I am the oddball piece that is not. There's no shapes that make
That's the one
So
that
I
sticks
think-
out to me too. Is I remember the Christmas toys being on this little
Yeah.
island and just
maybe
kind
a water pistol that shoots jelly.
of I was like, that was probably the one that I would say resonated with me the most as well. Like, because I always felt like an oddball or not welcome to the cool kid party, and
same.
That one sticks to me a little.
Yeah, that's how I grew up. I was bullied a lot as a child, and even as a teenager. Yeah, I don't think there wasn't a time that I wasn't. But it's okay. It built my character and made me funny. Hopefully.
Yeah. Do you think Christmas movies work best as comedies, dramas, romance films, or something else?
I think when it comes to Christmas movies, literally the spirit of Christmas can make anything possible. And that includes it being horror. It includes it being a romance. It includes it being comedy. It includes it being silly. And in the end, you still have that element of, oh, well, everybody gets to come together, even though everybody dies at the end, even though, the Hallmark girl gets the hometown boy instead of the city man that she was engaged to. It's because it's kind of weird because I didn't technically grow up Christmassy because I'm Native American. The Jesus part was never really much of in my life growing up. The Santa part was, and I really liked that. And it's like anything is possible on Christmas, and then that can include weird stuff. It can include happy stuff. It can include sad stuff. It can include magical lessons, because who's the old guy that sees Christmas present, past, and future?
Scrooge.
Yeah, but what's the name of that movie?
Oof. The one that comes back to me is I think of the Muppet Christmas Carol. That's where I get my Scrooge from, is where I think of Muppets. Where where their Scrooge plays it completely straight. Like, this is the most serious movie I'll ever act in. And he's surrounded by Muppets.
Yes. But it's something like that, where in the end you get this big life lesson. And it's because you're the grumpy person. Yeah. So I think the spirit of Christmas can bring anything out of any sort of Christmas movie, regardless of the topic.
So with that you're describing there, the spirit of Christmas, that usually involves a bunch of big emotions and things like that, like joy and disappointment, family chaos, anger. What is the most fun for you as an actor to portray on screen as a strong emotion? Or do you prefer to do the sad or the angry or the happy? What is the emotion you like to project when you're doing a scene?
That's so hard. I like it all.
Okay.
But I feel like I haven't gotten an opportunity to really expand myself. A lot of people take me as the silly bimbo-y sort of person. Mm-hmm. And I am that. And so it's very easy to play myself, but I'm not, I would love to take on more serious roles, and to, I feel like when it came to T-Rexorist, that was actually a more serious role. Even though it was silly, there was some silly parts. There was some me being silly, me being I was so excited to play an indigenous person.
I'm glad you decided to accept the role.
Yeah, it was a different thing for me. And I like that a lot. And I would like to expand myself more and do more things like that. But I do have a soft spot for being the silly, stupid bimbo person. I think if I could continue to do that as well, I don't know. I've also wanted to play a bitch. Mean, bitchy person. And I feel like I've only sorta did that maybe for one role.
You did that a little bit in T-Rexorist, I think.
Really?
There's a
I didn't think I was mean enough. There's a fella in there I remember you chastising a few times. I did not think that I was mean enough sometimes. I'm just oh yeah, you have to remember, you're the older sister in this situation, and you don't like people.
And I didn't think you were mean in our scene. We all, spoilers. We have a scene together.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, we can't.
But
yeah.
I get my butt whooped. Probably that's the best way to put it.
And there was certain things I was like, did that really come out of my mouth? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Brad's like, hey, wait, can you say that again? I was like, oh, okay, I'm doing something right. Yeah, but I cannot wait. I hope like I get more roles that expand myself without like also like not getting the cool roles that I actually do like as well. Like they're all cool roles. And I mean, I think I've only ever played like a killer once.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool.
Yeah, you want to be able to stretch the muscles, but you also want to eat the candy. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I want to. Oh, there was another thing because somebody recently was like, I have this idea for a role in a movie, and it was like letting my anger out. And I'm like, please let me have my Mia Goth moment where it's just feminine rage. I would love that just once if I could, because I don't feel like I have a lot of rage. I just feel like I think I would have to like gather all 14 of these rage chicks together and just throw it all out there, and then it's done and over with. I'll probably never have rage ever again if I do it. So there's a couple things that I'm dying to like get my hands on. Yeah.
What would you? Because I don't think you've ever been in a Christmas film, and neither have I. To be fair.
No.
What do you think the most challenging part in acting in a holiday film might be?
I'm sad because there was a holiday film that I was supposed to be in, and I was really, really excited for it, and I was not able to be in it. And it's called Dyngus Day, and that's a Polish holiday that happens the day after Easter. And one of my friends, fellow film person, Paul McGinnis, he's the one that like was like, I want to make a holiday movie that nobody's ever done. I was like, I want to be in that. So please sign me up. And I was just not able to, conflict of like filming and everything, so I was not able to do it. But they did it, and it's done, and it's been premiered. It's out. You can see it.
Is it streaming places, or is it like you have to buy the physical media, or? I
don't know. I could get back to you on that, but it's a September Bros thing. Yeah.
If you get the information, I'll try to put a link in the video description when I edit this together, so people can look to find the movie you're talking about.
Absolutely, I will. But I really want to do that because it's such a silly holiday, and to make a horror movie out of it, I thought was interesting. Like I was in a short, they made a short of it, and I was in that.
Okay.
And it's like about like hitting people with pussy willows and squirt guns, and the dingus. They're like, the dingus is gonna come and like axe you and all that. It's like it's so silly fun to put a holiday spin into something so unusual.
Yeah.
Like you would never ever think, you know what, that's the perfect combination. So I would love to do like some form of holiday. Like I don't know, I didn't see the Thanksgiving one, and everybody does like a Halloween theme when it comes to like horror.
Yeah.
And I'm trying, like, Christmas movies, they're happy or they're sad, or like I know like Black Christmas is not that's
not a happy movie.
That's a feminine rage movie. If I ever saw one, like, yeah, the Gremlins. Gremlins is funny and silly and monstery in a way, in its own way.
I love the little creature feature.
Yeah, I do too.
I think Gremlins really got me into the small monster movies. Gremlins got me into Puppet Master and Hobgoblins and Critters and all the little ins in betweens. I really dug them as a kid. It spiraled everything out.
Aww. I watched everything on the Sci-Fi Channel, like with my grandma. Nice. So I was like watching Tales from the Dark Side, for some crazy reason, we really liked Puppet Master. That was something me and my grandma watched. I remember watching it regularly. Oh. I was like, that's kind of scary, and I'm like 6 watching this, but okay.
Puppet Master's great. I find it fun to think about, like, the puppets are only in like 15 minutes of the movie. But, like,
right?
But
in my brain, I remember them being in like the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like they're just running around and you get their POV shots. Like, but you only see the puppets for like a good 15 minutes in the first film.
Yeah.
Another question I have is if you were cast in a Christmas comedy, what type of character would you like to play? Would you want to be like the goofball, the romantic lead, the Grinch, the villain, the cynic?
Ooh.
What type of role would you want to have?
Probably, and this is just because I feel like I enjoy playing myself as a character. Probably would be the silly, crazy bisexual sister that just came home from college for the holidays and annoys the fuck out of you. Annoys you. And, you know, goes out for walks. We'll go out for walks. And I'm also sneaking wine and egg. I don't like eggnog, but I'm just gonna say eggnog just for sillies. And I'm that little voice of reason at the bottom part at the end of before the main person realizes, you're like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, so go, you have to go to the airport, go get your girl, dude.
You give that motivational speech in the final act, like,
yeah.
Oh,
like, realization. Oh,
you're gonna miss her, right?
Yeah, and then just silly funnies in between. Yeah, I'll drive. I'll drive. I have the keys, and I know how to drive in the snow.
There you go. Ooh, I could see you doing well at that role. All right.
Silly little voice of reason. I don't care to be like the love interest every single time, but maybe. Yeah. No, that's lame. That's lame to me. give me the silly bisexual sister that is your voice of reason.
If I could pick for you, because I like as you're talking, I just had this thought. I started imagining it. What is the name of the character that has the, I guess the RV in National Lampoon's Vacation?
Is it like Uncle? Because he's like the brother.
Yeah.
The sister.
The brother. The brother of the wife.
Uncle. I can't remember.
But it's
Uncle something. I can't believe it's like escaping my brain.
Randy Quaid. He played Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie, yes.
I could imagine you in a role like that, like fur coat, holding like the bottle or like the water hose, and be like, the kid's got a shower. Well, yeah, he's gonna shower in the street with the water hose. What's your problem? And just having a whole sensical moment about that. I think that would be fun to see you do.
Thank you. Alrighty, I like it. I'm for it. The crazy uncle. I'll be an uncle.
Yeah, I could see you just having fun with that and just kind of, in your case, the crazy aunt. But I could see that. I think that would be funny and cause a little chaos coming into town.
I'm for it. Let's go.
What is a Christmas trope that you think is ready for retirement? And when it comes to Christmas movies, what is a trope that you're like, get it out of here?
Never again.
Yeah.
You know the one. Yeah, all right. So I think like when it comes to Christmas movies, like ones that really didn't hit well with me was it Christmas with the Cranks?
Okay.
Because I was like, I don't feel like I got like what I needed out of that Christmas movie. I'm just like, what is it even about? Like, okay, you knew your daughter was going to be coming home for Christmas and she's bringing home her boyfriend and you were supposed to be on a cruise. Like, how did any of that work and everything? It's like, if you guys were going to be on a cruise, she knew you were going to be on a cruise. So how was that? And now you got to make Christmas happen and you can't make Christmas happen. So you get all your neighbors and friends to join in that you didn't have friends and neighbors to join in on this crazy Christmas celebration. And yeah, I didn't understand it. So whatever that was,
So
I don't get it.
I don't know how to call that, but I get what you're saying. Like kind of the trope where we don't have anybody to bring in as party guests, so we're just going to invite anybody.
Yeah, and then ironically, one of them is magically Santa, quote unquote Santa.
Ooh, the magical
I'm just like,
random Santa.
yeah, magical random Santa guy, and like nobody knows who he is, but they still end up making Christmas happen. And then I also always wondered what that canned ham tasted like. I guess that's my only. That's what I'm just like.
You want a character to tell you what that ham tastes like. You don't want to have to try it yourself, but you want the character to tell you.
It does look good, but I'm just like, I don't really like the cat food canned meat stuff. I'm a weirdo.
It's all good.
But I was curious. But I guess like put that in retirement because I did not understand how it ended up becoming a Christmas movie, other than that it was just during Christmas.
So maybe
like,
the non-linear Christmas movie where it's kind of like it's Christmas by setting only, like kind of like how Die Hard is quote unquote a Christmas movie because it happened during
I would
Christmas.
accept that over that Christmas with the Cranks.
Okay.
I probably would.
Yeah, because Die Hard really, I know people love Die Hard, but like I don't really feel Christmassy when I think Die Hard. Like there's a Christmas tree and there's a ho motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, Home Alone is a really
What?
Home Alone is a really good one.
Home Alone's a really good one. I would say that's I would probably say that's probably the number, like if I had to bet, I would think more people know Home Alone than like some of the more vintage ones, like the Christmas Story and the Claymation. Like if you were to ask like a person off the street, give me a Christmas movie, I would say Home Alone's probably the first one out of their mouth.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a great one. I do too.
If I was gonna say a trope to be retired, I think I would say mistletoe.
In what way?
Just like the Hallmark moment of it, like becoming like, oh, coincident, and then that is the spark moment, is the mistletoe.
Like, let's just get drunk off of it.
Yeah, give me
gross
gross
Christmas drink. Can we have horchata instead?
Exactly. Or some other character story reason why our love interests get together, but having the mistletoe be the spark.
Oh my gosh!
I think I would get rid of that.
I got my Christmas wish this year.
Oh God. Yeah.
You knew exactly where that was going.
That wasn't my intention, but yes, I knew where it ended up.
That's exactly how it goes. And you're just like, oh, well, okay.
Okay.
We're under the mistletoe.
Now, if of the Christmas movies out there, is there a role that you would have liked to had? Would you like, if you could pluck yourself in and try it?
Ooh. I probably, this is a weird one. What's the name of the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and that, I think Sinbad was in it?
Jingle
and
All
it's
the
like
Way.
Getting that Jingle All the Way. I want to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or even better, I want to be Danny DeVito.
Why Danny DeVito?
I don't know. I love Danny DeVito. I actually, I adore that man from a long time ago, back when he was the Penguin. I think he did really good. That and Matilda as well.
I think if I were to do it, I would want to be. I think I'd want to be one of the burglars in Home Alone. I think that would be fun.
That's awesome.
I think that would be the one I'd go for. It'd be a burglar in Home Alone.
Yeah. Why is that? I have to ask, because the only reason I wanted to do Jingle All the Way is like their ending fight scene where they're fighting each other and they're dressed up, and it's like you get to choose to anybody to have this toy and blah blah blah, and he's like fighting and they're actually flying. I thought that was so cool.
Oh yeah.
But why would you choose one of the burglars?
Oh, because I just think it'd be fun to try all these like quote unquote death scenes that don't actually kill me. Like I think it would just be fun to try all these practical stopgaps. Like it would be the closest I could be to being Ernest in a movie, I think.
Aww.
I
like
love Ernest
that.
movies, but I think that would be probably the closest for hijinks I could have for having an Ernest moment.
That's awesome. I like that idea. Now you have me double thinking. Darn it all. Nah, I still want to fight in a suit and, make a kid's holiday.
And they'll be like, I don't need the toy, Mom. I got you. And they give you the big hug.
Yeah, see? Yeah, no, that would be total tearjerker.
Okay. Start wrapping up, and I'm just curious, is there anything you'd like to plug?
See everything. I can't think of, my brain hurts. Unearthed just won a film award.
Oh, good for them. Congrats,
for best dark film. Yeah, Phil Herman. Super awesome. Will Devakis, super awesome people to work with. I cannot wait to work with them again in the future. Big Boobenstein is coming out. I mean, just saying.
Sorry, I couldn't help my eyes there.
No, it's okay. I apologize. I should have asked.
Nah, it's all good. I was just like,
yeah. No, that was so funny because somebody was trying to troll Big Boobenstein recently. And they're like, you just like using people, blah, blah, blah. He's like, what do you expect? These actresses are good actors and they have big boobs. It's called Big Boobenstein for a reason.
yeah.
I was like, yeah. Like, I think it'd be small Boobenstein if it was for small booby people.
There you go.
So Big Boobenstein. We talked about T-Rexorist. Have Cracula VHSs available for anybody interested in that.
Yeah.
They were made by Gosh Darn Videos. So Justin Cottingham, super awesome dude. Highly suggest all your VHS needs. I am like drawing a blank. I mean, if you want to see any of the cool Foxtrot films, they're available on YouTube currently right now. So
okay. Well, then
Hollywood Massacre, Killers of Killers, Veronica, Anthropocene.
Were you in those, or is that something else?
Oh, I was in all of them. Yeah.
Okay. I was in all of those. It's too bad you can't see Cats and Cat Slaughter 1 or 2 because those are only available on VHS by Gosh Darn Videos. So you can get them there on VHS.
VHS is where it's at sometimes.
VHS is where it's at. Please to let me know if I forgot anything because I've been... I'm just like trying to remember the things that I have been told I can actually talk about because I'm like, there's a bunch of projects coming up, but I have not gotten any sort of like announcement publicly yet, so I can't say anything until they do. So.
Makes sense. Now, is in that similar Christmas spirit, is there anything you'd like to plug that you're not in? Is there anything that you thought was super cool that you wish had more eyes on it?
Black Sheep. I auditioned for that and I did not get in. However, I have a million incredible actor friends that are in that movie. So definitely when that comes out, keep an eye out for everybody because that's something that you definitely want to see.
Yeah. That was a good set. Amanda Megan and Shannon Adkins were the directing team on that one. And they did a lot of good work. Shonda has some incredible scenes in that. I know there's a rough cut floating around, and I've been told it looks pretty gnarly.
Awesome. I cannot wait to see that one. I'm trying to think of like other ones. I know like there's so many. I have like a million talented friends and a million people who are like making big strides in this sort of world. So I can only just wish them luck. And if I can't remember something, I'm sorry, but I wish I could just say it right here, right now. My brain's drawing a blank at the moment, though. Right. No, I hate it, though.
Well, you plugged Black Sheep, and you plugged a lot of cool projects, it sounds. So,
thanks.
Yeah. All right, and then the last question I really would like to ask you is, you've done numerous interviews and things like that, and I'm curious, is there something you wish you would have been asked in either this interview or previous that you would like to talk about?
No, because I feel like you asked that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, great job on the interview questions.
Oh, thank you. This is the first time I've really done one of these for a channel, so I thought I'd try it. The concept of you and I were talking for people at home. Kristina and I were talking about holidays, and this idea kind of just came up, and I thought I'd give it a go, and thought maybe it could be fun.
It is. It is a lot of fun. I happily enjoyed all of this.
Oh, great.
So thank you for making it a reality, sir.
Well, thank you for chatting with me about the holidays.
Oh no, here's a good question. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Ooh, favorite Christmas song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! I know this is gonna probably sound silly. Probably that Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Yeah.
It's not so Christmassy, but
no, it's not. But it is.
It made me.
It's okay. I think that there's so many like unusual Christmas songs that I'm just like, how is that a Christmas song?
It just makes me giggle when I was a kid. Like when the first time I heard it, it made me giggle. And like if I listened to it now, I doubt I'd find it as funny as I did then. But like thinking back on the moment, that kind of it hits a spot.
No, I love that. That's really like there's so many there's a lot of Christmas songs. There's a lot of Christmas songs, and I like the typical ones, but I'm like it's the unusual ones that get to me too. Like the I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I don't think I know that.
Only a hippopotamus will do. Okay. Something or rhinoceroses. I only want hippopotamuses. I want a hippopotamus too. Like
nice. I'm going to look that up. I've never heard that.
That was terrible. I do not know all the words.
Well, we just need to get you the karaoke mic from earlier, and you can just go to town.
Yeah. I think the Last Christmas is one of my favorite songs, though. And then like older Christmases, Merry Christmas, Darling's another really like. It's such a love sappy one though, so I like that one. Yeah, I like all the new things. Who doesn't love Mariah Carey singing very, very good? All I want for Christmas is you.
They make it a whole meme now where like I saw a Halloween commercial where like people are just wrapping up Halloween and then like Christmas lights come out like tentacles and like start grabbing people in Halloween costumes and ripping them apart.
Oh no! She thawed out, everybody! Hurry!
She got out, skipped the whole Thanksgiving. Like,
oh, okay. So another weird thing. It's like if you don't celebrate Christmas, like what do you celebrate? Kind of deal. Mm-hmm. Like that would be because, like I said, I never really actually celebrated Christmas until I was Mormsy for a hot minute.
Okay.
And then I was just like, oh, it's about Jesus and learning about that and stuff. I just like the spirit of Christmas kind of deal, like because my mom helped me grow up and be like a giving sort of person. Mm-hmm. So
it's like you can't constantly only just think of yourself as cool as that is sometimes, but it's actually really cool to give when you can.
Yeah. Growing up, we didn't do so much the religious side of Christmas. My mom was very much here's a Santa Christmas, like and the elves and those things. Didn't really get the religious side of it.
I think one of the. Oh, you go ahead.
I think that was because she grew up in a home environment where they weren't really able to do Christmas either. On the religious side or the fiscal side, and I think that was just their way of kind of having that moment as an adult that they didn't get to have as much as a kid by having it with their kids.
With their kids, that's really cool. I like that. Aw, that's so nice. That's so sweet. Like I like hearing that sort of stuff though. Like I said, I'm about like the spirit of Christmas kind of deal, like because it's nice. You together.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to like.
No, I
but
get it. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to
the-
do this type of an interview or this type of chat with someone, because it's like I see the other indie interviews and things, and they hit certain beats and like other, and I was like, I thought this would be different.
It is. One of the cool, not Christmas movies, but kind of Christmas movies was A Crazy Night. I loved that whole movie because they sing and it's silly and it's a cartoon and there's very notable characters in that whole entire thing. And it's not a Christmas movie.
No, by all means, we could rep some non-Christmas
It's a Hanukkah
movies.
movie. Silly fun times and be really weird. I can't even explain that
to some people. Like my daughter just doesn't understand some of the movies that I've watched when I was a kid, and that would be one of them. She'd be like, "What is this?
Yeah.
What is this?"
One of the regular movies I watch around the holidays, I think I would have a similar situation if I watched it with a kid or like my nephew or something. Trading Places.
What is it?
You ever seen Trading Places?
What is-
It's Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy, and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Okay. I don't think I have.
Maybe this holiday season, it's a movie you could check out.
I will be checking it out.
All right, let me know what you think about it.
I will. I'm trying to think of like a movie you should check out.
Yes,
I'm
please.
sure you've checked them all out though. That's the thing. I'm like, no, you haven't.
I've not seen a lot of. I've seen some Christmas movies, but not a plethora.
Well, watch Beetlejuice and dance. That's what you should do. You should absolutely.
I will definitely watch Beetlejuice this holiday season in honor of yourself and your uncle.
Yay! On Christmas Eve. You always got to do it on Christmas Eve.
Yes, ma'am.
Drinking option.
I will put it in my calendar. Beetlejuice for Christmas Eve.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here and chatting with me about Christmas and movies and acting.
Of course. It's always a blasty blast with you, sir.
Well, for those at home, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like, share, subscribe, take care, and goodbye.
Bye.